Fight. When you can fight. You can get that fight. You may not be one. Of people that fight. You may not do one. Step one. I know what I'm talking. So people can never lock your home. If you go back to the place, go to the room, you don't know this will reach me. I don't many people come out, but I went around the whole evening. Why Alaba they reject me? What people do now see the back of Alaba? Or Yoruba mode, I want to go. Hausa mode, I'm not going to. But see, that's what I'm telling you. Support your own. I know why. I know why. My people, they hate the truth. I will hate them. This man, I put that this passport and call the nation. Say Igbos lose direction. With the way for you to make it comment. Who is going there now? You're supposed to go there and reflect and that is where the fools and bring for us.
Yeah, good morning. You're welcome to the program Bystanders at the Newsstands. I am President Choko. Like we said, every morning, every three times in a week, we are going to, as much as we can, help people with breakfast. A big thank you to Boss Flip TV for this opportunity and platform to serve people with breakfast 3 times a week on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, as much as we can. And as God gives us grace, we know the hard times in the country. We know how people are finding it difficult to feed at least every morning. But in this program, we will take that charity to the streets and get people breakfast. Hello. Morning. I'll call you later. Lekon, let me share. So Papa can give Papa. So let me share.
All of them. No you for mass. Governor True is living there. So I go. I own there. When you all this support people be made them know so that they speak one voice. This will not need president. And that's so that you know that this is I've been like that. 1 million taxes are the what do you do for yourself? Another walk.
Okay, good morning. You're welcome. Let's start the program this morning. You're welcome to the program. Bystanders at the newsstands. I am Christian Chugu. Once again, welcome to the program. As many that are online this morning. Yes, this is the program Bystanders at the newsstands. I am Christian Chugu. Yes, we have topics to discuss this morning. I have with me the Daily Independent. I also have the Daily Sun, Daily Independent, and the Daily Sun. Yes, like I said, once again, we are going to be giving people breakfast every 3 times in a week, and also if you want to support, try as much as you can to be part of this blessing. As you do, God will bless you so much. There are so many people on the streets that need this help and support, and also a big thank you to Boss Flip TV, Mr. Biodun Boliu. We are expecting people to support this goodwill. Okay, primaries, APC walks tightrope. There's a different game that is being played with the politics in APC. Yes, let's start with the Sun newspaper. APC walks tight ropes under pressure to adjust timetable. Postpone screening of presidential aspirants indefinitely. Postpone screening of presidential aspirants indefinitely. Yes, despite tough market, SIA's net asset grew to 919.7 billion naira in 2021. Abia Speaker wins PDP reps ticket. Most aspirants kick against the use of 3-man delegates. Yes, also strike. Non-threatening shutdown of major airports. Non-threatening shutdown of major airports. Yes, Lawan Tinubu Amechi Akpabio stoke APC presidential ticket battle. 813 delegates to elect PP presidential candidates. Everybody's talking about the presidency. We're not talking about the welfare of the people this morning. All the papers talking about the presidency and elections, and most of them are leaving the main thing that is affecting every Nigerian, which is how to get what to eat, shelter, and also health. Yes, let's go straight. Police kill 4 gunmen in Anambra, intensify hunt for others. Police kill 4 gunmen in Anambra, intensify hunt for others. Boko Haram kills 6 ISWAP terrorists. Yes, new NAF kits have turned tide against terrorists. New NAF kits have turned tide against terrorists. That's from Buhari. President Muhammad Buhari on Monday said that the provision of yes, President Muhammad Buhari on Monday said the provision of modern equipment and personal motivation for the Nigerian Air Force has helped turn the tide in fight against the terrorists and the other non-state actors. President Buhari also lauded the Nigerian Air Force for living up to its constitutional responsibilities of securing the nation, noting that investment of the government in its Air Force is well justified. Yes, let's look at the picture with the president and also the Navy officers this morning. Consensus candidacy. Nobody can pressure Tinubu to step down. Nobody can pressure Tinubu to step down. Associates. Yes. I'm equipped I have what it takes to succeed. Buhari. Lawan has come out to say that I am equipped, I have what it takes to succeed. Buhari. Okay. Now, federal government moves to promote ease of doing business in downstream sector. Federal government moves to promote ease of doing business in down sector. Yes, let's have our analysts here this morning as they come to look at Mr. David. Mr. David.
Good morning to you, Mr. Christian Chugu.
Yeah.
A very wonderful morning to you and to the viewers at large.
Were you not feeling fine yesterday?
And to the CEO of Flip TV, Mr. Biodun Boliu, thank you for giving us this opportunity. It's always our views.
I saw a report yesterday over this electoral act. You saw that report. Now the delegates from 7,000 APC delegates has reduced to 2,172. Lagos that used to have the highest number of delegates.
I saw that Lagos, Borno, Kano.
Yes, they are down. Lagos is number 19 to 61. Even Benue State has more delegates than Lagos. Kogi has more delegates than Lagos. Anambra has more delegates than Lagos. Bruno has more delegates than Lagos. What is happening?
Mr. Christian, first and foremost, you asked me if I was not feeling too well yesterday. Yesterday I was down, so I had to go to the hospital to check myself. But thank God I'm here and healthy now. Now, now you should not be. I think at this point, such agreement or such policy is being targeted at just one person. A man has the money to spend.
I don't know.
You need to know. The man that has the money to spend. Probably, I've told you, the man is not the preferred candidate of Mr. President. And they say they will do everything within the purview and the power of the party to stop him to what a man, because this man has dollars. This man has state resources. He has everything.
There's no dollar in the CBN account.
Is that what?
There's no dollar in CBN. Now, CBN does not have dollars. They are saying that politicians have withdrawn all the dollars we have in the CBN.
That is it. Now, how do you best explain this? In 2019 election, where did Asiwaju get 2 billion van on the eve of the election? 2 billion van drove into his compound at Bodilon. Are you telling me that money is naira? That would be hard currency. I think the same thing. We get same thing. All these frontline aspirants. The only person now I know that doesn't have that capacity and that financial muscle is Peter Obi and Showore. The rest of politicians now, they've all stacked money. Now it is now and what era of where dollars will be going on. Now, how much dollar now? Dollar is 610 to 1 naira now. Dollar is 610 to 1 naira now. 611. Now, imagine that. This policy, the reason why these states, why APC chairman and National Working Committee have to reduce these delegates is because they are targeted at just one person. They don't want a policy to be favored to one person.
It will not be fair if the South is not giving the presidency.
Is that what?
It will not be fair if APC and PDP don't give.
It will not be fair. Let the Yoruba people, the Yorubas contest, let them drop their ambition and support an Igbo person. Yes, this is not a Yoruba country. I've told you. If truly the last thing I start to correct them. Tomorrow, if power goes back to the north, Asiwaju and Oshibajo should be blamed for it. Because in as much as the Igbo man, the certain person has supported you people. Now it is time the turn for an Igbo man to emerge. You guys should drop every political ambition you have and support an Eastern president.
No wonder Oju Okalu is supporting Lawan.
No,
Umahi.
He said so. He said if an Igbo man does not get president, probably power should go back to the north. Yes, because now how do we best explain this? Oshibajo was the VP. He's still the VP for good 8 years now. He wants to become president for 8 years. I mean, 16 years. Is he the best right of a Yoruba man? It is time. It is high time. People need the political gladiators need to sit down and what is really happened. Power should be zoned to the east, or else no presidency comes to 23. That office should be vacant. Yes, because one region has supported the 2 regions. So now it is high time the Yoruba people need to do same for them. Because we keep agitating. Power should move to the south. You've done VP for 8 years. What else do you want again? Yes, by political appointment and slots. Oshibajo is a Yoruba man from Ogun State, and now their tenure will end next year. He has done VP for 8 years. OBJ did how many years? 8 years. Now where is the turn of the Igbo man? And we have 3 regions in this country.
It seems the Igbos are divided in their.
The Igbos are not divided. Nobody is saying. Nobody is saying IPOB. Everybody, every an average Igbo man now. Wait.
Let me ask them.
Wait.
I will ask.
The more wait now. Ohaneze has always been the spokesperson for the Igbo, and now their stance has always been the Igbo presidency. Any other group saying Biafra, which group saying Biafra? Oh yeah, mention them.
The IPOB are saying Biafra.
Who is the leader? What? No. What about this issue of Biafra? What not been manifestation? No. I think these people, the Igbo people have been given opportunity to rule. Would they be drumming forward secession? No. Something occurred, something happened. That was why they said, if you don't give us presidency, we will opt out. And which the Ohaneze and Igbo too have made their stance that come 2023, if it's not the Igbo man, we will exit Nigeria. We will exit Nigeria. Now, how do you intend to stop that now? Now, even the Ohaneze faction that is not in support of what exiting the country for now are saying, by 2023, no presidency. If the Igbo man does not get the presidency, we will exit Nigeria. It is high time. Let them see. One thing I want to blame them. If today power does not come to the east, I'll blame the Yoruba people, and I'll blame the political elite in the east, because instead of them speaking in one voice,
no APC, they have come together.
Which stupid? Let all the APC aspirants, their own bunch of same feathers. Let them support Peter Obi. It's more credible. Forget the party affiliation now. Forget party affiliation. Peter Obi is their brother. Let them leave the party and support Peter Obi. Yes, that is it. It really they want to, because
I loyal to your party.
We stupid. Yes, I've able to see some persons working for that party. You are in the particular party, and then you still bench your tent. If today all the political elites in the east stand up and say, okay, Peter Obi is our candidate. Peter Obi is our candidate. Let us speak in one voice. It's not you carrying Rochas that can win election. Carry carry who again? Kelemani. Those they are very unpopular candidates. I mentioned them. They are what unpopular. The only leading aspirants now, the Igbo ones now, that can fight for this vote and that can challenge anybody is Peter Obi. He should be given that chance. Let's support him, irrespective of the political party they find themselves. It's not about the interest of the political party. It's about the interest of Nigeria at large. If there's no Nigeria, there is no political party.
It seems the North is looking at this loophole. That's why they are coming out for press. Look at Lawan. North has seen that they are divided. The South is divided.
The South is divided. Now, and before time, I believe, even if truly we've been coming for power shift since independence, since the advent of democracy. Are you saying we have 3 regions and the other region has been sidelined and you want them to keep short? Who does that? Nobody will keep short. And now it is now or never. It is now or never. Probably if Paraventure they don't get the presidency, my brother, there's every tendency we would exit this country.
Signing Amended Electoral Act may trigger political crisis.
Who is saying that?
That is we have the civil society organization. Would it trigger political crisis?
Which political crisis now? Are you saying the House of Rep, senators and presidency VP should not vote during the primaries?
Yeah.
It's not possible now. Who does that? Are they not party chieftains? Are they not card members of their political parties? Buhari has assent to the bill. Buhari knows what he's doing. Buhari knows what he's doing. You cannot tell him he should not vote, because if you want to sideline him, you want to sideline the statutory delegates, and they are the statutory delegates. So they're telling the president not to vote on the day of his primary. Who does that? And now I listened to what Gabashew was saying. Gabashew said some persons are saying Buhari has a preferred candidate. He said yes. He said if one man can sit in Lagos and detect and pen down names of people that goes to Senate, House of Rep, and then sorry, he said all the governors does it. As a governor, you write list of those that will go to Senate, list of those that will go to House of Assembly, list of those that become commissioner. So why can't Buhari do the same thing? So nobody should cry foul. So if Buhari too has a preferred, Buhari on this now cannot be neutral. Buhari has a preferred candidate. He has a candidate. So people crying that Buhari should be neutral. Shehu said Buhari would not be neutral because if you as a governor, if you as a governor, you can impose candidates on the people. So the president too has the right to impose candidates on the party. Yes, let them continue with their nonsense. You sit in New York, bring governor, bring House of Rep. Now you're asking the president to be neutral. How many of the governors now that will leave office now by 2023 now? How many of them are not imposing candidates in their respective states? Let them come out and tell us. So now, if you do the same thing, you expect federal to be neutral. Yes, you expect Buhari not to be partisan. Is Buhari not a human being? Doesn't blood runs in his body?
Fear of litigation can derail the 2023 general election.
Fear of what?
Litigation. Court cases can derail.
Is it today we've been having court cases? You know, after the primary election, there will always be an appeal. You go to Federal High Court now, you will see a signpost, electoral appeal. They will tell you, if you are not happy, go to court. That is what an average party man will tell you. If you are not happy, go to court. So I don't see that derailing anything. People that want to emerge will emerge, my brother. No, but yes, we've seen cases whereby a candidate has been in office for good 3 years. Now, the other aspirants went to court and challenged it and got the victory. And still, I was just sworn in. So that's no excuse.
Breaking news: Boko Haram kill 60 farmers in Borno State.
It's a welcome development.
It's not a welcome development.
It is.
Killing, farmers.
It's a welcome development in the sense as government has refused to do the needful. Who am I supposed to go and protect them? Am I supposed to buy ammunition for them? Are money not being budgeted for the military men? Who is siphoning this money? Brutai is there campaigning for Amechi. Brutai, a man that is supposed to be in jail, a man that got $1 billion from the SS Kura account, given to him to fight insurgency. Do you know how much that was? $1 billion. The former chief of army staff got that now, and now the man is working freely. Nobody has arrested him, and now they are saying because killing happened in Borno, I should sympathize with them. Am I stupid? I cannot sympathize with anybody. Let them do the needful.
These farmers are
I don't know. I don't give a damn about that. I don't care. Let them protest. If truly they don't want to be killed again, let them troop out to the street and protest. Yes, that is the only language government understand in Nigeria: violence and protest. Someone cannot be killing you and you fold your arms and you say, God help me. God will not come and help you. God has given you brain. That's why God gave you brain to think. Don't be foolish. Don't be stupid. You see, my mother, these people that want to be, those people that choose to die, want to die. Because if fully such thing is happening in Lagos here, we would have marched to the governor's office and say, enough is enough.
There are people that are being bribed now.
Bribe.
People collect bribe.
For security?
People are making money from it.
You are not getting me. That's why I said, let the masses come out and speak up. Because insecurity in Nigeria is now a business. It's now a very lucrative business, whereby people see it as an avenue to make money. Whereby police connive with bandits to make money. Soldiers connive with bandits. NDLA, naval officers, all the military apparatus connive with them to make money. I put to see whereby a bandit was arrested, and when asked, he said, who gave him? He said it was the policeman that gives him information.
Okay.
In Niger State, I want to see it. The country has been so bastardized. We are so corrupt in this part of the world.
What's the way out? What's the way out?
What's the way out?
You say the country is so bad.
Yes. The way out is one, a visionary leader that needs to put a stop to corruption. Now, a man embezzled 80 billion. Where is he now? Is he in court?
River State Accountant General also.
River State Accountant General, 117 billion. Now, such money can go a long way. Such money can go a very long way. Such money can put our roads into good shape. Such money can build hospitals. Such money can create jobs. Such money can give loan to small scale business, about 16,000 small scale business owners. But such money is in the hands of just one person. Just one person. I think until when there's a law that if once you embezzle public funds, you should be killed.
Capital permission.
There's no point of you going to court or yes to arrest you. Okay. Once you are caught in the act, you should be killed. And I've now, Mr. Roland, if you are watching this from USA, you said I should come out publicly and say this. Now I've told you, I said if Peter Obi does not clinch the PDP ticket come 2023, I will pitch my tent to Omolaye Sowore and support him. I've told you now, I'm now declaring it, I'm saying it publicly now for you to see. If my candidate have always been Peter Obi, but eventually he doesn't clinch the ticket, I will bench my tent to Omolaye Sowore, because all these vagabonds, all these shenanigans, all these hooligans, all these miscreants, call politicians, Atiku and co, Atiku, Asiwaju and co, they have all failed us. We don't want them anymore. Look at people roaming around helplessly while we're in lockdown 2020. Atiku and co did not give us a dime. Asiwaju did not give us money. But today, they are busy giving out money to the world. Electorate. My brother, we cannot continue like this.
Security in Lagos. Asiwaju is moving.
Thank you very much.
My brother, we cannot continue like this. If tomorrow a miscreant enter, Parliament becomes the president of this country, my brother, there must be revolution.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me, and thank you. And where's my promise? You promised me lunch.
Where have you been? Where have you been?
I've been jostling.
You had
for the political ticket.
There's breakfast for you. There's breakfast for you. Good morning. I have Mr. Kule. Good morning, Mr. Kule.
Good morning, my brother.
There's no dollar in central bank again.
They've mopped out. You should expect now. They have to. The owner of the dollars are mopping out the dollars. Yeah, for the delegates. Don't be surprised that those dollars, they are still going to end up with in the pockets of some nonchalants, masses that they will use as delegates. The dollars is being mopped up to pay the delegates now, to pay their different delegates for their own selfish interest.
If you're a delegate now, you must be cashing out.
You are cashing, definitely. Some pay as much as $500, $1,000. Wow. Some pay $2,000. This is when you will know the real corrupt Nigerians. Where did they see? What's the source of their income?
Corruption
is a monster now. Corruption is a big monster. That's why my brother, I feel when he said that it touched me that we are looking for a Nigerian that can fight corruption. No Nigerian leader that comes into this country today that will fight corruption. Instead of being fighting corruption will overwhelm him. We're fighting and overwhelming.
Why are you saying so?
Why am I saying this? Our political structure is based on corruption. Our political structure is based on corruption. When you want to fight corruption, we need to start from all of you that bringing out 100 million to campaign. What is the cost? What is the source of your 100 million you're bringing out? And mind you that you are bringing 100 million, it's not only that 100 million you have in your account. That's just a stipend to start with. That's just for form. That's just a stipend.
If you go to university, the form is just the little thing.
A little thing.
The school fee and everything.
So they've monetized election in this country. It's the highest bidder that has the way out, and that is why you see incumbent power will use all the power, will use all the available patronage of governance to install his own people there. And I keep saying, The structure of this country can never make it work. The constitution the country is working on can never make it work. And that is why you see a president that comes in as a president of Federal Republic of Nigeria and turn himself to demigod. And I'm telling you, Nigerian president is the most powerful, unquote, most powerful president in the whole world, because it's not being checked. You can never checkmate Nigerian president. Once you try to checkmate Nigerian president, they will spin the turntable, against you. You get what I'm saying? You've never seen any representative, any National Assembly members instigating impeachment against Nigerian president. We saw that under Obasanjo then. We saw that under, General Obasanjo, retired General Obasanjo. But what was the outcome of it? The people that, instigated that issue, they were being windshotted. And they put them to sizes. So that is why the constitution, once the constitution is not okay, this country can never be well. So no matter who you bring, come. And I pity some technocrats, some economic managers that are vowing for the presidency of this country, which one of them is Peter Obi. People like Peter Obi, they will not allow him to rule this country. Well, me, I've tasted all of them. I've never seen the one I can stick to, except the one that used the doggedness, which was Obasanjo. And under Obasanjo said, they still had their way. They had their way through the power energy, Jesco, Disco, privatization of electricity in this country. See where we are today. And billions of naira were wasted on that privatization with no results. So for Obasanjo not to even succeed to curb the corruption or to wipe out the corruption in this country, tell me who else can do that? A military man, a retired general military man, a well-known military man in the African circle and the global circle cannot fix the corruption in this country. Look at Ribadu he brought that time. What happened to the Ribadu? Ribadu was bundled out when he was about to. So you could see Fadara, or what's it called? Fadara, or that Yaradua, that woman, Waziri Fadara. You could see how she ended up. Now, who is there is again? Magu. You could see how Magu ended up. So, what do we have now? We have power. You will see how power we ended up to. So the corruption, the hyenas,
like a virus.
Like cancer is cancerous. Corruption is cancerous to Nigerian people here, Nigerian leaders.
Even the people themselves are not united.
You're not united. That is one. This man made a very viable point here. He said, if it's not Peter Obi, the presidency, the youth presidency should go to Showore. Either you like it or not. I've been talking about that guy. I've been talking because to me, I don't even think we can have a very sound election, or we can have a very credible election in this country any longer. Because once the power that be, the ruling power, once they're always in government, they will use all their veto power to manipulate others. Look at what is happening to opposition that we say we have, which is the PDP, because that's the only strongest opposition. What is happening? They've destabilized it. They've destabilized PDP, as I'm telling you today. And I'll still have to let my brother from the southwest and the southeast, south consider the equity in governance. Everybody must, be their brother's keeper, right? Let's southeast, especially Obi, which is a prudent manager of resources. Let him even taste the.
But why do you think the southwest, the likes of Tinubu and Osibajo, they are not considering that idea?
Well, they're not considering because the southeast too has their own issue. Where you plant your seeds and the seed germinated and the seed not germinated, they now say you can no longer be partaker of it. The southeast, as I told you, they own PDP, they finance PDP, they were the backbones of PDP. Now how come? And this my south brothers too. I think in our adage they say kokoro don't get for follower. Now, I don't know whether you can help me translate that. The insect, the termite that bites vegetable is from the vegetable. Now, South when South was about to be cheated in the issue of governance, the Southeast supported them so much that they even, they adopted Jonathan as their own. Why can't the South do same for the Southeast? That is what I keep wondering of. Look at how many presidential elections candidates that were coming from that South. And the closest region to Southeast is South. Why can't they be their brother's keeper? Amishi is coming out. Iwike is coming out. Keep mentioning. There are a lot of them. Ebefele is coming out. Yes, they're coming out. Yeah, so now you all know it's not. I'm talking from the South. South supposed to consider their brothers that stood by them during Jonathan time. I could see when the APC PDP election was about going on, majority of the South and Southeast took Jonathan as their own blood. And this should be a payback time. Where you invested, a party you invested in, suddenly they just turned their back against you. You should, read the meaning, which is very unfair, I would say. That's why I'm saying all this politics they are playing now. I don't see anything in. And to me, an activist that will come in and jail all these politicians and put everybody on their toes, that is what I need. I need somebody that has a clean track record. Clean records. You've not been anything in this country before, because once you become anything in this country, you are not eligible to you are not. Your hands are not.
It's P2B.
P2B case is quite different. P2B made money before he joined politics. P2B came into politics, governance with a prudent, what's it called, agenda. Say this more Anambra. I'm not going to touch your money. Instead of touching your money, I'll add more value to what you put down. And what our leaders don't know is, they say work and shop. That is workshop. Not shop before you work. When you work, you people appreciate you. The goodwill you'll be getting from people alone is more than what you stealing from people, which is, that is a sin on you already, and you don't really even know. But how many of them are religious? How many of them do believe there's death after life? Because they think that they won't be doing all this rubbish. If you steal 1 naira one naira of American citizen, you are in trouble. If you steal, not to not talk of, you steal billions of dollars. Once you've been caught, even they are people in charge of that will be monitoring you. And once you're on feet, they will start bringing out your case.
Okay, Boko Haram kills over 60 farmers.
What area is that? Borno again. Borno, that they said they've disseminated, they wiped up Boko Haram, and that's still happening. That is why I tell you, Boko Haram, terrorism in this country is a business to some people. Some people are smiling to banks with all this insecurity that is going on. They know themselves. And who are these people? They are politicians you have.
Can we not investigate and know the
What investigation do you need again? The people that investigated the issues, they've come out that they've known some sponsors of these bandits, that they caught them in Dubai with hard currency. The supplier of hard currency to this Boko Haram, it was cleared, but they are not going to give them open trial. They are going to give them secret trial. So if you want to know what is going on, you go and ask AGF, Attorney General of the Federation, that came out that time that some people have been, arrested, or some people have been invited for questioning in relation to insecurity in this country. That's why they always tell you, Nigeria here, the more you look, the less you see. They know themselves. They know those people. And they are both in the political clouds. When they are ready, they will tell us the truth. And if they are not telling us the truth in Nigeria here, the ICC international criminal court that will pick some of them for genocide. They will open up their mouth when they get to ICC in Hague. You know, because what is going on here is beyond solution for us. We need external help. We need external help. Cote d'Ivoire had issue then. Gbagbo and Katara, external help came into. Gbagbo was arrested. Gbagbo was flown to Liberia to have the issue. External help came in. Why not Nigeria? Why Nigeria is being isolated?
Okay, OBJ invites 4 PDP governors to his home, advises them to work for Peter Obi.
Mr. Obasanjo, what you are doing, we appreciate, but you still need to do more. It's not only advice. You have all the track record of these people. The one that don't want to step down, bring their bad records, because you know all these politicians. You have their case file with you. Bring their case file out, because that's the only thing that can scare them off. Once you set the watchdog, which is the EFCC, after them, you created the EFCC. You have the profile of all these people that does not want to step down. You have it. Then bring it on the plain sheet. Let people know these are the corrupt elements that still want to come back. And thank God, Peter Obi has no case in court of corruption, in court of embezzlement. So anyone they want to do, they should do it clearly, not like advice, not like Nigerian politicians don't listen to advice. You don't adhere to advice, except you use your carrot stick on them. Not about carrot and stick, every stick on them. What we need is a brutal, we need a radical person. The constitution. Is it constitution you have? Is it Nigerian constitution? Is Nigerian constitution a constitution they can work on? Is Nigerian constitution a constitution you can work on? When foundation is nothing you can do that will make it stand, because you have to start digging out the foundation to what? To cement the foundation, to make it stronger so that it can withstand the pressure. The constitution we have is a scam constitution. Nigeria, we need how to go back and rewrite a new, if we want to be one, because me, I still say we need referendum and we need a constitution that we can deliberate on how we go on our regional way.
Singer Banky W has clinched the ticket of the People's Democratic Party to contest the Etiosal federal constituency seats, and some people have advised that it should not disappoint like Desmond Elliott.
Banky W, I think you proved with that ticket that you collected under PDP. If you go to APC, nobody will vote for you. If you go to PDP, nobody will vote for you, because all these parties, do you want, Banky, do you want continuation of suffering, continuation of mismanagement, continuation of no power, continuation of no fall in this country? Those parties you are hiding you are bringing out your candidacy under, they are not relevant any longer. They are all expired. As I'm talking to you, they are expired. You have alternates. You have SDP. You have some other vibrant party that are there that you can clinch to. You can be an independent candidate. When people love you, your vote will count. It's you they want to vote for this time around. It's an individual people want to vote for now. It's not all about party, because they've used all this party to voodoo everybody. But to me, these parties, this election is not the way out. Let us all sit down and see how we can negotiate our way out. And
election is not the way out.
Election is not the way, because the same thing we keep continuing. I say if you bring Biden to this country today, they will mess the economy up on it. If you bring talk of the most acclaimed presidents in the world, if you bring them to this world, to this so-called Nigeria, a structure, they will ask you, say, what are your structure? Somebody that you want to come and help you, they will ask you, what are your structure? They will come down, they will see there's no structure on ground. America came to Nigeria to help us to tackle Boko Haram. They said, what are the plans you have on ground? Nobody could say anything, because they are really scared not to open their own yash out in front of the American troops that came, Americans and defense people that came to help us out with the Boko Haram. You cannot see what is going on. They said the issue of Boko Haram is just a gas. They will steal the gas I mean, all of them will just, there are ways to capture those people. They know Governor El-Rufai came out the other time that he knows their camp in Kaduna. He knows this thing is just for the Air Force to fly over and bomb them. That Air Force, the governor to be telling you that Sheikh Gume has been meeting with bandits. Abi has been having meeting with them, dialogue with them. So what are we now saying? That we don't know these people? They are everywhere. They know them. They know where they are in Sambisa, in Borno. They know where they mingle with even the emir in those region states. They are culpable likewise. They need to question those emir. Even if possible, start interrogating one of them one by one.
Okay, because lastly, despite the awareness, despite the political awareness, we are seeing some of these House of Rep members, Senate members coming back unopposed, winning their constituency primaries.
What are the people giving them that money?
Ojizo Kalu, we have Ned Nwoko, and many others. And Nigeria is not, their eyes not open enough.
Ned has been out of circulation for a while. Ned Nwoko has been out of circulation for a while. But due to the jackpot of Paris fund, what's it called? It's the middleman that brokered that Paris. So he was paid huge amount of money. A country that is broke already, the money you borrow, you're paying a consultant, and all those things, the truth will still come out later. Because we knew all the shady deals that went under with our own money. The mobile money you borrowed, we are still going to pay. There are generation upon generation that are going to pay that the debt. But we knew the people that are involved, AGF, Ned Nwokolo, the what's it called, chief of staff, all of them to the government, was Bangambari, we know them. When they make, they are trying to make us. When they make us finish, they will now start sucking the blood of all the innocent Nigeria. By all this, they're stealing. But I believe enough. What is enough for a while? Okay. Now we need to wake up. Okay. But the brain is not waking up. Okay. The huge brain, the masses brain is not waking up. Okay. It's either you let them know, come out and speak out, protest, revolution. That is revolution. Take it back. Showore, I'll turn my support for you. Any move you make, I'll be part of your support.
You vote for him. Thank you very much. I have Oluwawan.
Hey, Christian Chuku, what's happening? How you doing?
What is the language?
I
saw you give them some language.
No, the language I was giving them, they were trying to make a language of fun of me that Peter Obi. I say Peter Obi will come and rule Nigeria. Peter Obi is not the class of the class whole because it's not rating there.
Who is the one that is rating there?
They are all criminals. They are all birds of the same feather. I don't even want to associate with all of them. They are all bullshit.
That is all your leaders.
They are fucking shit house. All of them, the page of newspaper there. They are all criminality people. Who are they? They didn't know whether we were alive. They even know whether we ate this morning. You don't think that give us breakfast this morning now. See, we are dying because we have bastard people that call themselves leaders. They want to come by force again. Time is coming and the time is now. We are flushing them out of the corridor of power. They can't be there. Tinubu, Ibajo, Amechi, all of them, they are vagabond in power, VIP. They have sucked Nigeria enough. So enough is enough. The time is up and gone.
There's no more dollar in central bank.
They don't suck all your dollar. They don't liquidate the dollar, and now no dollar anymore. They want to use that dollar to come and meet us. I will go and collect that dollar. We will print any fucking shit for them. Because everybody going to vote for we. Because we are coming for ourselves. Now is the time.
So if they give you dollar, you will collect.
That dollar is a bullshit. We pocket the dollar, we don't vote for them. We'll push them out of the corner. We'll push them to the Galawa. To the graveyard they are going. See, that's how they're fighting. They are fighting and people are suffering, people are dying, they are killing people all over Nigeria. And they never even come back and say, okay, let us see what one way or the other. See this Deborah matter. No any of the motherfucking face jet that want to be a president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria that have come out and speak against the murderer.
Osubajo spoke against
Osubajo is a sitting government man. What about the rest? What about the rest? Nobody shakes, nobody even shake anything. They are quiet because they are afraid. So who are they? We don't know them. We don't even know them. We don't even want to know them. They should go and bury their face in shame. Look at Tinubu. How many years you are in Lagos State? You brought this shamefulness to Nigeria. You brought this to go handle Buhari. Okay, now you can never even have your face in shame. You want to be a president by force? So you are a king maker, you want to be a king. Is it possible? It's not possible now. You want to die like a mentor, like MKO. Don't you have reason to think back? Think backward, think forward, and think yesterday. You have everything. Want to be president by force, want to rule Nigeria by force. When Nigeria, 85% Nigeria don't even want to see your face.
No, I mean, yes.
No, because he brought the present government that molesting Nigeria all around the corner. People are dying, people are suffering, people are killing, people are murdered. Things are bad. Things are bad, and the masterminder of the badness is Azewajo Bola Tinubu.
Are you not afraid of your life?
No, my life is when I spoke the truth to benefit my people. I'm very happy for that. You mastermind Buhari came into the president to remove Jonathan. Okay, now see the consequences that Nigeria is facing. And now you should come back again. You want to use your almighty power, your money, your dollar, your euro to mop Nigeria again. Your story can never be accepted anymore. You fail. Bury your face in shame. You can't. You're supposed to be. You're supposed to be begging Nigeria.
You're going to fight dirty.
You fight dirty, they will boss you and they will boss you. You don't even have strength to fight anymore. You don't even have strength to fight anymore. Who are you going to boss? Are you going to boss us? You can't boss us anymore because your time has gone. So you want to boss, you want to fight dirty to be the president of Nigeria. So you want to be an asshole forever by force. Your mentor yesterday, that was the same language. At the end of the day, he was captured and was taken to the west side, and his dead body was brought back to home and buried there. So don't copy it. You have time to change your art and change your mindset. So Nigeria is tired of all the bullshit.
Nigerians are supporting Peter Obi.
Peter Obi, let it come. Let it come because it's a neutral faith. Because when he was a governor, people see him as a real governor, and he have a gentleman. He have people's mindset. They have the feeling of the people, feeling of the masses. But all those who they call the Jagaba, they don't even care who you are. They want to make all the whole money. From Ghana must go to Boulevard. From Boulevard, I could be private jets loading money. You can differentiate what is happening now. We are not Mongols anymore, and we are not Tatars anymore. We are above the Tatar level. So they should forget their presidential ambition and go and look the scene and how to heal Nigeria.
Okay, let's look at 60 farmers killed in northern states just yesterday.
Can you imagine what you are saying? 50
farmers.
Farmers, they are not animals. Farmers are human beings like me and you. Human beings are like them. All they are doing is just to face their own rock and face everywhere they want to grab power by force. When our people are dying, people that are supposed to bring food for us, they are killing them, slaughtering them like fowl. And you are there collecting 100 million naira for a farm. You are a criminality. You're supposed to be sent to jail. Do your right thing. For the president, to the governor, to the local government, all of you are going to round up and put in underground curriculum before the execution of all of you.
Who can carry this?
We will do it now. Relax. Time is coming. And that is the time. Because enough is enough. They fool us around. Every day you'll be killing people like fowl. And you say you want to be president again? You say, fuck all your matter.
Would you be surprised if Tinubu becomes the president?
Let me tell you one thing. Tinubu, 100% know that he can never be there. He was sleeping in the night. You know, his heart is telling him that your sin has not been forgiven. Because the whole Nigeria is angry with him. The last child is hungry because of Tinubu mastermind the present government to be in the corridor of power. And now you still want to come back as a part two. We don't want to watch part two film anymore. Part one is okay for us. Part one is fucking okay, and part one is ridiculous to us. It's sucking our blood. It's horror. And we don't want to watch any horror film anymore. We want to watch real film, Christianity, feel that will let us be happy. They are bullshit. They can't come anymore.
But you voted for change.
That was yesterday. Now we know the change. It was a language that they combined together to eat us fresh. Now you can't deceive us anymore. You can't deceive us twice. You can't give us change twice. It's a motherfucking bullshit house, man. Bumble crab. That VIP, very, very vagabond in power. We don't want to live with them anymore. Let them go and stay with their home. It's time for them to go home. And now is the motherfucking shit time. We are tired of the bullshit home that live in the government house. Live in a fucking government are sucking our blood every day. Now is the end of the fucking day's time now.
Unknown government in Anambra State.
See everywhere, so no government, everywhere is killing. See, imagine, and we are still saying we have a government, and the government are still happy running up and down. We want to do delegation election, and we want to do common election. All of you, the government will go and assassinate all of you there. You will kill yourself there. You are trying to let us be afraid. No settlement, no peace, and you are running up and down 100 million naira. Want to be the same seat of power. Time is up for you.
Okay, thank you very much, Oluwawan.
You're welcome.
For your analysis. Yes, I have Mr. Raphael this morning, but before we continue, let's look at some of the reports we have also this morning on ASU strike. ASU is still on strike, but there are some schools that are saying that they are going to go on with their sessions, despite the fact that the ASU is on strike. Yes. There's a new report now. Just in, terrorists vow to start kidnapping passengers of the Kaduna-bound train in 7 days.
That's a good one.
A good one.
Yeah, it's a good news because you know if bandits stops, hunger will kill those stakeholders in the north, the people that are sponsoring them. I think understand. If bandits stops, how do you think that there will be smile on the faces of those people that funded bandits, Boko Haram terrorists, Ansaru herdsmen terrorists in the first place? If they stop, those people will go mad, all of them. So we know their sponsors, they still put more greases on their elbows for the transaction, banditry, kidnapping transaction to keep going.
And this is not leadership.
There's a bad leadership everywhere. Nigeria has been thrown into war situation. It has escalated. We're in a war situation. Let us tell ourselves the truth. When Obasanjo was there, you can't kill a single Nigerian soldier. This time around, 1,000 Nigerian soldiers were laid to rest without our information. We discovered the mass grave of those soldiers. And there are boys of 23, 27, 28, 24, 20. Young boys. Look at them on the social media. You see young boys, they write RIP. You will be crying in their uniforms. These are innocent souls. They are men, the men of God, their head, their bosses. We send them to Sambisa Forest. Is this the same their bosses that will inform these motherfuckers called Boko Haram to wele or ambush these boys, Nigerian soldiers? On their way to Sambisa Forest, they will be ambushed and all of them will mown down with plates or by plate. Do you know, let me tell you, Christian, let me tell you, let us tell ourselves the truth. I'm not coming here to promote ethnicity or ethnic sentiment. What is happening now? Ask me if it happened 2001. Buhari regime was, Obasanjo regime was just 2 years. Into 2000, 2001, from 1999, is it not 2 years? 2002, 2003, making it 4 years of Obasanjo's regime. Did you see anything like this? What Nigerians we witnessed was Econet and MTN, internet. Are you listening to me? Sending of emails. That was the time we embraced internet for the first time in Nigeria. That was of Obasanjo's regime. Nothing like kill me, I kill you. Go and kill. Go and kill. Go and kill. Buhari regime has drunk enough blood. Are you getting what I'm saying now? Drinking of blood in the north, that is their own transaction there, and it's moving on daily basis. It's so thriving in the sense that they don't want to stop killing. Because if they stop, there is much money going into that direction. How do you expect those cabals to feed their family and train their children in the universities?
And they are abroad.
And they are abroad. None of them, their children are not living here. They milk out local government, state government, federal government, billions. When they hold you, like, okay, the kidnappers of the train passengers, Kaduna Abuja rail or something like that. Kaduna Abuja. Thank you. Those hostages, they are still there. You know what shocked me? When I went online, I found out that these kidnappers are asking federal government for land. Are you getting what I'm saying now? To release the hostages
to Fiakwa, to release the hostages. These Fulani kidnappers, these people from from desert countries are asking federal government of Nigeria to cede some of our lands to them. If Fulani want to steal our land, they should have come out, meet us, go to radio houses or TV. We have one-on-one talk. Please give us land. Indirectly, Fulani is responsible for kidnapping in the northern Nigeria because we know that they are in the first place looking for grazing route, cattle colony in Benue, Anambra, Imo, and Abia. Fulani race should have come out and tell us and ask us for land. Now they are holding many people hostages, and they are all faceless. We are not telling ourselves the truth. Had it been in the southeast or southwest, federal government would have named Emeka, Yinka, Femi, Chike as the leader of those kidnappers and bandits. Now, the kidnappers are so faceless, nobody knows them. They are anonymous because they are from Fulani axis, they are from Hausa axis. Who are the thieves? I don't bloody care if anybody is staring at me. Maybe you think, maybe you can, catch me somewhere else. I can travel all over Nigeria. Wherever I meet anything, I take it. I'm in mind. See, the faceless bandits are not supposed to be faceless up to this moment. Since 2015, nobody has been able to bring one Fulani herdsman to book. A farmer in Ondo State killed a Fulani herdsman. They took him to court immediately. It did not take time. He killed Fulani. Court has charged him. Police swooped on him. They swooped on him because he's from Yoruba axis, southwest. Are you listening to me? They always arrest government, Emeka, Uchenna. Arrest kidnappers and bandits in the north and bring them to book. Let us name them. The people that set the brother Samuel ablaze today, they are faceless. Nobody knows the culprits. To the tune of buying 34 lawyers to defend the killers of the brother Samuel. This part of the world is a hell. I'm warning you, Nigerian diasporas, don't come home. Oh. Nigeria is no go zone. Please don't come home. Stay until peace returns here. There's no peace, no tranquility here, no serenity, nothing like peace in this part of the world anymore. Sit down in abroad there. If you come, whatever you see, you will take it. My hand no day there. No security in the southeastern Nigeria again. Many forces have killed into that situation of sit at home. They hang it, they hijack it, they have cling onto that. They cling onto that to commit all manner of dangerous crimes. Slaughtering human beings as if they are animals. They specialize on cutting head now. Decapitation, I call it, not amputation. They cut your head off, the rest of the body is gone. Without the head, body cannot act. Let me explain it too well for you. No way for you. See them put. Don't come to Nigeria again. I'm telling you, you have a clueless president. You have a president that was elected into power based on sentiments. Where are those lawyers that have gone against Jonathan in 2011 when they were talking about oil subsidy? Jonathan is a fool. Oil subsidy. We're not talking about oil subsidy again. We are talking about what? Our head, security, sleep with two eyes is what we are campaigning for. We are agitating for that now. We are not talking about oil subsidy, fuel price increase. No, we are talking about what? Let there be peace. Even food, we are not even agitating for food again. What we are talking about is our life. Imagine southeastern Nigeria, a no-go zone. Who are those faceless gunmen? How do you tell me that Igbo man is an unknown gunman? Who killed those lawmakers? Is that lawmaker in good time with Anduba, or do you want me to mention them? When Anduba was beaten by Soludo, he promised that state hell. And that's why the hell has what? Loose. Hell has come down on earth. Of where? Anambra State. Are you listening to me? That red sand state is in trouble now. There are many factions. Oh no, gunmen. Uzodinma, gunmen. Okorocha, gunmen. Maybe there is Andy who? Oba, gunmen. Everywhere in Anambra State is gunmen. If you are going to enjoy yourself in Anambra State, go with what? Security men, maybe police, or you can go to one of these companies, corporate security, companies, you get security there. You pay for security because while drinking or enjoying yourself in a beer parlor, you might hear sikatakato, the noise of bullets at your back. Maybe you will be, mowed down by bullet. East is no go zone anymore.
Okay, let's look at the Lagos State government says despite impounding over 500 motorbikes daily, there seems to be an increasing number of them still operating.
They did not see it coming because of too much enjoyment. The local government boss, all of them, people that are handling that, functionalities to control the incoming or influx of strangers into Lagos State, they were not careful enough to read it that in no distant time, something like this is going to be happening in Lagos State. From 2015, each trailers that come to Lagos, they started intruding into Lagos State every 10 p.m. It's too much. They said, okay, no trailer, no heavy trucks until 1 a.m. or 12. They left it. Before you know it, they violated the law. They started coming in by 9. Before you know it, 10, 11, 9. This time around it's 8:30. They will be coming. If those trailers are coming with only beans and rice, goats, only the goods, why should we be making noise? The trailer will be laden with cows, 500 cows. People we don't know, their nationalities will be like 1,200 on top of the trucks. And if you see the way they dress, nobody will tell you these ones are militants from the deserts. They are as black as Ghanaians, even more black than Ghanaians. These people, they are people that live in the desert. They are the people we call desert rats. They are the desert Turex, Hausa Mugereb, Arab Mugereb. They mix up with Southern Libya, Southern Algeria, Morocco, Niger Republic. I'm telling you, they coming into Lagos on daily basis. I'm telling you, as I'm talking to you, I repeat the figure again. They are over 4 million now in Lagos State. See, let me tell you, no matter how you impound the Okada, let me tell you, Okada are coming in every day. There are ones they park somewhere. They are not using those. But let me tell you, Lagos State, you've not seen it coming because you are not what? Long-sighted. Let me not say you are short-sighted. No. You are so myopic. You don't know what it takes to weigh things. You should have read it in time. Stop collecting Owoda. All this while from now till 2015, you were busy collecting Owoda from Hausa Okada riders. Now, what happened is that you have to face the menace. You have to know that those people are from Al-Shabaab. They are from Ansaru. They are all militants from desert. They come here to fight us. Are you listening to me? You are being apprehensive now that Fulanis are the ones. They are the ones brought over by Erupais. The like of the Malamis. The like of your presidents, Commander-in-Chief, the CSO, who does not care about our life. If this man could be like Ronald Reagan or Biden or Obama, the like of the Obamas, nobody will be dying. People will not be, people's life will not be wasting this way in Nigeria.
Okay, let's look at the conspiracy of the Southwest presidential aspirant in APC against the Southeast.
Against the Southeast, they always, the reason why I won't call it conspiracy. Afenifere has come out and told the Tinubus, Ochibanjos, the like of Ekiti State Governor, Fayemi, yeah, then this guy from Ondo State, Ondo State Governor, the guy in white PS, and Adegboyega Ayetola, because the name of that Osun State. Thank you. I'm marking them. All these are young men. They should be reasoning well. Afenifere Baba, he told them, the overall Afenifere, leader, thank you, Adebanjo, he told them that it is the turn of our brother Igbos. Leave them. They are the one that should be there. This is an elderly man. He is not supposed to be this, sensible. I think understand. But you see, an elderly man like that is making sense more than Tinubu. Tinubu is a Muslim. He wants to qualify, succeed a Muslim man. I've never seen that kind of leadership in Nigeria before. What we do is Christian, Muslim, Christian, Muslim. I think, understand, Tinubu want to alter that method because he is a Jagaban of Southwest and nobody's questioning him. Now, okay, Ochibanjo as a pastor who has failed us by what? Supporting a man who has no certificate, even passing Cs. Ochibanjo is a pastor, confirmed pastor, a professor who went to school. Tell me the reason why it should be reasoning like that. Does he think that all the Southeasterners or Southwesterners are happy with him? That much blood is being wasted in this regime. He has not find it good to do what? Resign. He is there. Christians are dying. He is there. Deborah Samuel was set ablaze. He is still there. A preacher from Redeem was hacked to death in Abuja. A deeper life woman and his husband. The husband escaped death by what? Whiskers. Was set ablaze in Kano. Let me tell you, this man is not supposed to be there. Camp president died. They beheaded camp president. Ochibanjo watch it. I watch it. You and I, everybody, the whole Christians in Nigeria watch it. Nobody did anything. Are you listening to me? They have been killing Christians to the level, to the extent that Trump said, what is going on? Trump spoke with this man. Why is it that Christians are dying on a daily basis in your country? I didn't understand. So this conspiracy, I don't call it conspiracy at all because I know that Afenifere knows that it is the turn of evil. That Baba Adebanjo knows that in 1999, 2 persons were brought out to contest. Olufalaye, Baba Olufalaye, an elderly statesman, and another elderly statesman, Chief Olusegun Matu Obasanjo. I think understand. 2 of them contested the election. We voted, Igbo voted, I voted, you voted. The whole Southeast supported Obasanjo. Even Yoruba themselves could not even vote for Obasanjo. They don't like him. I didn't understand. But we like Obasanjo. Obasanjo ruled Nigeria, carried everybody along. His own government was a government of what? National inclusion. He was coercive. Do you understand? Handling this country, we are together, we are one. We were not fighting, nobody's killing who. I think understand. It was during the Obasanjo regime that somebody like Akuili was discovered. Ngozi Okonjo was there. She did well. Obegele of Pasileze. These are Igbo daughters. Obasanjo did not discriminate against Igbos, against Fulani, against Hausa, against Middle Belt. No. When he wanted to go, he handed over to who? Yaradua. Because Yaradua did what? He was the first governor to have declared his assets and said, this is what I had in my account then. Though he was not well. Obasanjo did marvelously well. This time around, I tell you, it is the turn of the Igbos. Afenifere is right. Tinubu is causing confusion. Fayemi is a troublesome man. Let me tell you, Makinde, I don't know whether he has bought form. All I know is that what else is Makinde looking for again? Makinde, before becoming governor of Oyo State, is a billionaire that based in Angola. Makinde, a young man, a billionaire. He declared his assets in dollars. Makinde was worth more than $3 billion. Go and investigate Christian. What else is Makinde looking for? I don't know whether he's among all these usurping aspirants, presidential aspirants in the Southwest. I don't think he could be. He will be among them. But let me tell you, I know that any Yoruba man that is coming out to contest for presidency in Nigeria is looking for one thing: trouble for the Igbos. He's pointing accusing fingers at Igbos. All those Hausa that are contesting, I don't know. I don't question myself about them because Hausa is always an outside life. I'm not abusing all of them. We have good Hausas anyway, but Hausa na outside life, Chris man. So if you want to know about it, go and ask for like what I'm telling you. If Hausa man contest, I don't need to question him because I know that their mentality, whoa, it is just like that since the inception of this country.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you.
I will not forget to hail our viewers in diasporas, people that are watching us every day. You make it a point of duty to leave what you are doing in your house to listen and watch us. I regard you. I love you. I like you. People like Desmond, people like Akim, people like Kazim, people like Acho. Many of you, I got many names, on my diary, which I cannot just name out, but I'm saying kudos to you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we've come to the end of the program this morning. Bystanders at the newsstands. I'm Christian Chuku. It's a wonderful day, yes, here in Ogba. Once again, thank you very much. Thank you very much, all our analysts for being part of the program. Bye for now. Till tomorrow, as we meet for another exciting edition of the program, Bystanders at the newsstands. Thank you.
Because cancer, it don't destroy the life of so many men and women. Today, I would like to tell you, like a man who is getting up by the peace, the peace inside bad, if you are come, all these are the problem. Who they talk about, who they treat. If you know man or woman, when they get this problem of cancer, I don't tell you how we come about the problem of cancer, the cure. Cancer is not a death sentence. So if you be man or woman, you know somebody who will complain of cancer, breast cancer, leg cancer, anywhere where the cancer appear for your body, you will treat them. Between the space of 3 months, except you see, sin is believing. Chemical are not inside. Why you not inside? And the pure herbal medicine from South Sudan. Man the user, woman the user. Make you not fail to pass this information. Man when you complain of cancer, woman when you complain of cancer, you treat and you're perfect. Try the medicine. Cancer is not the death. Don't get this information. If you know somebody to get this information, pass the information given. God will shoot you and the person die. God will not be happy with you. So try and direct the person, one or two person come here. When you get this problem of cancer, sin is believing. Cancer is a killer. Don't hear that? If you get problem of cancer, direct the person come here. Are you with me? Or you are come. Cancer problem. Man or woman will complain of cancer. You don't get the cure of cancer. Thank you. This message is coming from Divine Grace Herbal Therapy Center. We campaign and everything for sexual transmitted diseases, such as breast pain, typhoid and malaria, things like syphilis infection, toilet disease, itching, scratching of the private part. All the time you notice something white come out from your vagina, those are the signs and symptoms of infection in the body. And if a man today, they complain of excess of sugar. This excess of sugar don't render so many men and women stressed today. And when they talk about sugar problem, some go say, man, God, I know they drink minerals. Okay, don't say category of life. Remember, I say 45% of the people